Hey guys, it's Luke here, and in today's video we're checking out the brand new Nintendo 64 Switch Online update. It just came out today. I am based in Australia, so for all those people that are outside of the US, if you are not seeing this come up as an option on your Switch, what I've found is you need to go into the settings and do a system update before the option to upgrade to Nintendo Switch Online, the expansion pack, will actually show up. Once you do the update and you go in to Nintendo Switch Online, you'll see that there'll be a new option on the far right. Let me see if I can bring that up. And basically that option will give you the ability to do an update to get the expansion pack. I was checking it all morning. It didn't come up. Basically, I just have this here. It would just have NES and Super NES, did the update, and now I have, you can see just on the far right there, Nintendo 64. All right, so let's jump in. This is just the first impressions. I've only had a quick look at it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I just wanted to show you the games, show you everything that I've noticed so far. One really cool feature that I'm excited about, and I think a lot of people will be excited about. So let's jump in. So let's have a quick look at the games first. So if we go back to game selection, so what we've got is Dr. Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, Tennis, Winback. Winback was a great game. I remember that one. Mario 64, Starfox. If you're an Australian, Starfox is actually Lilac Wars. That's what it was called here. And no idea what that one is. What is that? Not sure. And then Yoshi's Story. Now, you also get the Sega Mega Drive games as well. That's included in this pack. For me to update and get a 12-month membership cost me $59. I used some of the points that I'd already accumulated through the Nintendo store. I got I think it was like $2 or $3 off. That's okay, I'll take that. Now over here on the left, we have single player. You can play with everyone, meaning, you know, you can play 4-player games. I sincerely hope they bring GoldenEye to the Switch. Man, that alone would be worth upgrading for this service. I noticed that they are bringing Banjo-Kazooie. That's a really good sign because for you guys that don't know, Banjo-Kazooie was created by Rare, and then Rare was bought out by Xbox or Microsoft. So all of the software that was once Nintendo owned went across. But for some reason, and I don't know how they've done it, they've been able to get a license to bring it to the Switch Online. Now you do have the option to play online, which is great. I have no idea how that's going to work. I might try out Mario 64 or Mario Kart, and just see if I can do like an online game. And then we've got settings. So we've got playable titles. So it's got playable titles, North American versions, and it's got both NA and EU. The one feature I'm quite excited about is the fact that Rumble is here. I wasn't sure whether or not that would be something that we would see. And just in the few minutes that I played Starfox, you know, the Switch was rumbling and doing what it would normally do with the Rumble pack that actually came out with Lilac Wars from memory. So that's pretty exciting. So let's jump in. Just jump back to one player. And I think I'll just show you Starfox. This was such a classic game. One of my favorite games, actually. Really good multiplayer, but the one-player game was really, really good. So, all right, it's just going to give me the intro. I wonder if I can skip this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the typical game map. Give this a little bit of volume. Okay, you can see it is bordered, which is a bit of a bummer, but you've got to remember this is basically a CRT TV that you're playing on your Switch, so it's pretty cool. Personally, I think this was probably the best Lilac Wars or Starfox that's been in the series. I absolutely loved this game back in the day, so excited to play it again. All Alright, so right now it is rumbling. Alright, gotta remember how to play this. There we go. No worries, Slippy.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Oop. So this is one of those games where, you know, if you went through it and completed everything, you would get, like, unlocked worlds and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. Got the double. But, yeah, literally haven't played this game in, I don't even know how long. Hey, look, I still remember how to do a flip. All right. I can't even remember what the rings do, to be honest. Yeah, checkpoint. So, the controls are still the same as what they were on the 64. Like, you know, your flips and stuff. Falco is still annoying. So this is playing absolutely perfectly. It's responsive, the rumble's really good. Graphics are like, you know, Nintendo 64 graphics, but they still look really good. Buttery smooth, responsive, I love it. This is literally like living my childhood again. It's really cool. I'm so excited that these games are on the Switch. So my thoughts are Nintendo's going to add a pretty massive library of 64 games to this service. Some of the ones I'd really love to see is Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong, Jet Force Gemini, Blast Corps was a really good one. Yeah, there was some really classic games on the 64. Alright, so just the same as the NES and Super NES, if you hit the minus button, you'll get this on-screen menu. Doing that, you can go to game selection. So, you know, I can jump to Mario Kart 64, Mario Tennis, etc., etc. So, Zelda is obviously the big title. Without a doubt, this is my favorite Zelda game ever made. So, to be able to relive this on the Switch is just, it really is like a dream come true. It's such a great game. You know, I think Breath of the Wild is definitely the best Zelda game ever made, but this is extremely close. It's a real classic. So we're also getting Majora's Mask. I never played that one, so looking forward to seeing what that's like. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and play this one again. Here's a random memory. I actually remember going to my local electronics store here in Australia. It's Harvey Norman, and they had a console set up with Zelda on it about 3 months before it was released in Australia. And I remember riding my bike to Harvey Norman multiple weekends, standing at that console and playing as much Zelda as I possibly could before the people in the store looked at me funny or the person behind me wanted to have a go. Day one release, I was lined up to get this game, and you know, that gold cartridge and the gold box. You know what? I think I've even got it somewhere. I'm going to get it. Hang on. Here we go, guys. Look at this. So, the original 64 Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Amazing game. To be able to relive this on the Switch is, yeah, it's really cool. So, I'm excited that we finally have this game. It was a pretty big game from memory too, so this one obviously takes a little while to get into. I might just pause the video quickly, just get to the actual gameplay so you can see what that looks like. Alright guys, so we're in the game, and you can see obviously I can move around, etc. But look at the controls up the top here. That's taken obviously from the Nintendo 64 control. I probably will go and get one of those classic 64 controllers just to play all these games as they're intended, but you don't have to have that, which is good. You can play it just with the normal Switch control. So let's go outside. This is crazy. I haven't played this game in nearly 20 years, so it's going to be kind of like reliving my my childhood. So look at this. Yeah, so this is great, guys. Still plays really well. The second stick works as the C buttons for, you know, looking up and etc. So that's cool. Yep. Now from memory, I've got to go through like a little hidden door somewhere. I can't remember where that is. Alright guys, so first impressions, really good. Runs perfectly, all the buttons are great. It is the full game in every single way. That's cool, you can still look around. Awesome. Yeah, loving it so far. So let's jump back and we'll do one other quick game, which is Mario Tennis. This will be a really fun one to play online with friends. I'll just do a quick one play game, just to... This was such a great game back in the day. Ooh, he's got me. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh. And I'm really bad at this. Alright, he's got me. Okay, well, still plays really well. Great game. Alright, so first impressions, this is awesome. I think it's well worth the price that you pay for it. The fact that you can play online games is even cooler. So playing Mario Kart 64 with friends, that's going to be a game changer. So all in all, guys, very impressed. The Rumble feature works really well. I just can't wait to see what classic games Nintendo brings back to the Switch, and I'm excited to see what happens with it. So I'll do another video maybe in about a week or two once I've had more time to play some Zelda and some, you know, Starfox and a few other games. I'll probably download the Sega Mega Drive stuff as well. I wasn't a huge Sega Mega Drive player, but I did own one. I spent more time on Nintendo consoles. But you got any questions, or there's a particular game you want me to play, or you want me to test online gaming or something like that, just drop it in the comments below and I'll check it out for you. Okay, thanks guys. Cheers.